Credit cards. Now, let me tell you what I am seeing a lot of, and we're in 2020, and do you really want to start 2020 with baggage and making mistakes? So, here's something that I see people making a lot of mistakes over. I'm at the shops, and I always like to look at what people have in their trolleys. But the thing that I always like to see is how they pay. And when I see them paying with their credit card and they're putting food over 3 months and 6 months, even 12 months on their budgets, then I really look at those trolleys and I say to myself, but how much luxury items are in those trolleys? So the thing is with a credit card is when you're not physically giving that cash out, you don't actually feel it the same as the cash. Because when you're giving cash out, you're thinking, do I need to buy this or don't I? Plastic money, it's easy. Just put it down and charge it. Now, a credit card can become a good thing and it can become a bad thing. The guys who take a credit card and they manage to pay it off every month, that's the good way. Then you're using it. You don't have to worry about carrying cash. It's a safety way. But a lot of guys are constantly getting themselves into such a financial difficulty with a credit card because they buy with their eyes and not with their head. So they buy so many items that they do not need. And that means every month as their paychecks come, it has to go to the credit card. But the thing is now when you're buying food over 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, your paycheck is covering it for the month, but you're not paying it in full. So you're only paying a percentage and you've used that. It's not like you bought something like you're saying to yourself, I need a television, for instance, and you needed to buy a TV and you knew, I'm working towards this and I'm going to pay it off over the next 6 months or 12 months. And this is what I've got to show for it, or furniture or something that you really need, or you planning to spend money on fixing your house and going to the hardware stores. That's a different thing. But so many people buy so many luxury items that is not needed, so they can't afford it. The long and the short is they can't afford it. So now what's happening is you're getting yourself into debt in the beginning of the year. So watch out for a credit card. The interests are very steep. They're high interest. So, now you're starting to pay, you're buying all these cold drinks, chocolates, all these luxury items, even stuff that you go and you buy. For instance, maybe you don't need so many clothes. You can buy less clothes. So they get themselves into so much financial difficulty from the beginning of the year. So I say a credit card is a good thing, but pay it off. If you can't pay it off every time, then spend less so that you can get to that situation. And remember, why do you want to be constantly under pressure, financial pressure? That means you got yourself into it. No one else to be blamed but yourself. So stop getting yourself into trouble. Be careful how you spend. And remember, a credit card can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. But when you are starting to buy like that, luxury items on budgets, that means you already got yourself into trouble before you've even started. So let's be careful out there how we're spending money. Difficult times are coming, so rather let's be prepared for them so they don't catch us by surprise. And if you're liking these clips, please subscribe, please share, and always happy to hear the comments on that. And good luck to all of you. And don't shop with your eyes, shop with your head. Cheers.